Hey, so here at the Legal Edge, we talk a lot about targets, and we talk about targets and goals and weekly, weekly goals, quarterly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. And if you work with us, you're going to hear us talk about this all the time and how important it is to map out where you're at now, where you want to go in the future, and then work on where you're going to get there. But a thing a lot of people miss is they'll spend the time working on their targets and their goals, and they'll figure out their yearly plan. Then they'll say, I want to be here so-and-so by each quarter. Sometimes even breaking down monthly or weekly. But the question really is, how often are you looking at the data to see where you're on track at and re-looking at those goals? And what I mean by that is, we've got our big goals, right? I want to be a certain size by the end of December. And sometimes we've even got quarterly benchmarks we've mapped out there. But unless we're checking that regularly with ourselves and our team, everybody sort of forgets and gets off track, right? Whereas if you're making it a huge deal, everybody stays focused on that. That's one of the reasons why a lot of teams will have a vision day where the owner, the business owner, talks about their vision for the next year and what they want. So everybody sees it, hears it, and talks about it, can align their goals with the CEO or the business owner's strategic vision, right? However, so often then we drift away. We go back to our regular day-to-day jobs, fall into our regular meeting routines, and next thing we know, we're off track. Like, I recently just changed my meeting format. This is my weekly meeting I have with my executive team, and I've got the firm's goals up there. And we're opening every meeting with that, right? And each of my executive team is responsible for filling in where their number is on that track, right? So certain, intake and marketing, they're required to have a certain, not required, but obviously we want to get to a certain size, a certain number of cases the firm handles. Operations wants to, settle a certain number of cases at an average fee. And all these data points are plugged into there. And then accounting has how many checks were deposited, right? How many settlements? What's things look like? How are our margins? Is our marketing on track? Is our operational spending on track? Or is something out of alignment? So we've got these things right there, bam, that the whole team can see. And one slide, our intake person sees it when they open up, but they also see the operational details. Operations comes in, they see their details, but they also see, how intake is and how accounting is. And accounting sees how everybody else is doing. So everybody can plan and everybody knows. And that by opening up every meeting with that, every weekly meeting, it brings everybody focused to it. And that allows then your executive team to open their meetings with it as well to their subordinates or their team leads who can see how they fit into the plan as well. So by doing this, it stays top of mind for everyone, everybody on the team, for you, the CEO, for your executive team, for their team leads. Everybody knows the goals of the firm, what that target is and how they interact with it and how things work. So I'm going to challenge you. And if you come to the Legal Edge, we're going to do more than challenge. We're going to push you to do it. But to do that, make sure your goals are seen by your whole team regularly and frequently. All right? And that way everybody can be aligned to it, and you can chase down and hunt down those goals and achieve them. I'm Shane from the Legal Edge.